Deep in the misty heart of the Smoky Mountains, a hidden moonshine still bubbled quietly beneath a canopy of ancient trees. Copper pipes gleamed in the firelight, and mason jars glinted as they were filled with the clear, potent liquid known as white lightning. Cal Tucker leaned against his midnight blue Ford coupe, affectionately named Thunderbolt. It had a reinforced chassis, hidden compartments under the seats, and an engine that roared like a beast. The car was his lifeline, his ticket to outsmarting the revenuers on the twisting mountain roads. In a cluttered garage on the outskirts of town, Ruby Tucker, Cal's cousin, worked tirelessly to keep Thunderbolt in top shape. Her hands were stained with grease, her red bandana tied back unruly curls as she tightened bolts and fine-tuned the engine. Sitting in the passenger seat was Cal's loyal hound, Whiskey. The dog had an uncanny knack for sensing trouble. Whiskey would growl when revenuers were near, or bark excitedly when the coast was clear. Agent Eli Granger, a seasoned revenuer, watched from a ridge above a narrow mountain pass. Granger had a grudge against Cal and was determined to catch him red-handed. Tonight, he had laid a trap, a roadblock manned by armed officers. The full moon illuminated the treacherous mountain roads as Cal loaded the last crate of moonshine into Thunderbolt. Ruby handed him a map with alternative routes marked in red. "Watch out for Granger," she warned. "He's got eyes everywhere tonight." As Cal sped down the narrow road, headlights suddenly appeared in his rearview mirror. The revenuers were on his tail, their sirens wailing and engines roaring. Cal gripped the wheel tightly, his heart pounding as he expertly maneuvered around hairpin turns. Cal veered off the main road onto a hidden trail, a shortcut known only to seasoned runners. The path was treacherous with fallen logs and narrow ledges, but Cal navigated it with precision, trusting his instincts and Thunderbolt's agility. Back at the garage, Ruby had one last trick up her sleeve, a secret switch under Thunderbolt's dashboard that released a slick of oil behind the car. Cal activated it just as the revenuers gained ground, sending their cars skidding and crashing into the trees. Cal approached an old, rickety bridge that spanned a deep gorge. Known as the Ghost Bridge, it was a risky shortcut used only by the bravest moonshine runners. Cal floored the gas, the wooden planks creaking ominously beneath Thunderbolt's wheels. After an adrenaline-filled chase, Cal finally arrived at the hidden speakeasy, a dimly lit basement tucked beneath a general store. He unloaded the moonshine to cheers from the patrons, who raised their glasses in a toast to the ghost of the Smokies. Back at the roadblock, Agent Granger surveyed the wrecked cars and cursed under his breath. He knew Cal had outsmarted him again, but he vowed that the next time the ghost wouldn't escape. Cal returned to Ruby's garage the next morning, exhausted but triumphant. Ruby handed him a cup of coffee and a new blueprint for Thunderbolt. "If Granger's stepping up his game, so are we," she said with a wink. After narrowly escaping the speakeasy, Cal took a new route home through Whispering Pines, a dense forest where strange sounds often spooked travelers. Locals said the forest was haunted by moonshiners who met untimely ends. Even Whiskey whined uneasily as shadows flickered between the trees. As Cal rounded a sharp bend, another car, a rusty, souped-up Plymouth, appeared in his path. It belonged to a rival moonshine gang led by a hot-tempered runner named Bo Sykes. Bo blocked the road, demanding a share of Cal's profits in exchange for safe passage. Refusing to back down, Cal challenged Bo to a midnight duel, a high-stakes race through the most dangerous stretch of the mountain, known as Devil's Ridge. The winner would claim the rights to the route and respect of the runners. The race was perilous, with narrow cliffs, sudden drops, and sharp turns. Sparks flew as the cars scraped against rocks, their engines roaring like wild beasts. Cal's driving skill was unmatched, but Bo had a trick up his sleeve. He attempted to run Cal off the road. During the race, Cal spotted an overgrown trail leading to a cavern he hadn't noticed before. With Bo closing in, he made a split-second decision and veered into the cavern, the darkness swallowing Thunderbolt. Inside, he discovered an ancient moonshine still, abandoned but intact. As Cal emerged from the cavern, he found Bo stranded. His car had blown a tire on a sharp rock. "Looks like Devil's Ridge chose a winner," Cal said, tossing Bo a spare tire and speeding off. Bo, begrudgingly, swore to respect the unspoken code of the moonshine runners. Back in town, whispers spread of Cal's daring race and his discovery of the hidden cavern. The legend of the ghost of the Smokies grew, and even Agent Granger began to suspect that Cal's success wasn't just luck. Determined to catch him, Granger began setting a trap involving double agents among the runners. Cal and Ruby gathered other moonshine runners for a secret meeting at an old barn to plan their next moves. They devised a series of decoys and false trails to confuse Granger and protect their routes. The network of runners became stronger, united against a common enemy. One of the runners, a man named Jed, betrayed the group by leading Cal into a trap set by Granger. Cal narrowly escaped thanks to Whiskey's barking, which alerted him to the spike strips hidden ahead. Jed's betrayal shook the runners, and trust became a fragile commodity. Granger organized a massive raid, blocking all known moonshine routes. Cal, refusing to back down, decided to take an uncharted path over Smoky Mountain's highest peak. The journey was fraught with danger, rock slides, treacherous drops, and icy patches. But with Ruby's guidance and Thunderbolt's power, Cal pressed on. Cal made it to the town's final speakeasy, delivering his load and solidifying his place as a legend among moonshine runners. Granger arrived too late, defeated but begrudgingly impressed. The Smokies would remember the ghost of the Smokies as the fastest, smartest, and most daring runner of all time. The birth of NASCAR is said to be rooted in the runners of the Smoky Mountains. The picture of Junior Johnson, famous race car driver working on a car used for moonshine running,